So, Amar, what started with your day today? You woke up, what did you do?
I normally start off my day, check my phone, messages, crypto markets because today's the weekend, stock market's not open, so check crypto out, check StockX because I've been having some bets over there and all that.
Some bets on StockX.
Yeah.
You were telling me about your Rolex watches the other day.
Yeah, about how I'm going to get into them. I don't got it yet because they're pretty expensive, like upwards of 20K for like some good ones. It's like the best one that I want to get my hands on right now is a Submariner.
Submariner.
Yeah, so it's got a really special dial, the borders, got like special gems and things of that nature. They make really good investment pieces and gifts. Got lots of really beautiful watches. There's like, if you don't know what a Daytona is, it's essentially like the best or most popular, most expensive Rolex model. 800K. I don't think that's the most expensive Rolex, but that's like definitely one of the more expensive ones.
Alright.
But Rolex is definitely most popular. Most expensive would be like Patek or AP. Rolex can outclass those two brands, but I just prefer it more because of how iconic and simple. Aside from that, watches, especially the luxurious watches, make really good investment pieces. They appreciate by sometimes 100% if you're lucky over the course of years. For example,
Oh yeah, they go up in value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and on top of that, even if you wear them, they'll still go up in value from their retail price because the demand for watches, especially luxurious watches, is insane right now. To the point where the Rolex stores, they're literally like sold out of all their products, and they literally had to have like a wait list that spans into like quadruple figures and such.
Right.
So yeah, really good time to get into those. And like I was mentioning earlier, even if you wear them, it makes a good conversation piece for when you're networking with individuals, because people who are into watches are mainly people who are rich, right? So like when they recognize that $10,000 Rolex you have on your wrist, it's a good conversation piece and it's really good to network. Yeah, so weekdays generally not 6, but if it's weekends, I don't really got much to check, especially since crypto's going downhill. You don't want to get into that. That's
Not crypto?
No, crypto's bad. It's fallen off, that's for sure. But that's not because of like, I guess the people who founded crypto. It's more of a government thing because they're like taxing the hell out of it. Materialistic things, like designer shoes, watches. That's a somewhat reliable thing to get into right now. Not shoes as much.
Not shoes as much, I think.
Because it's been falling off lately.
This weekend though was pretty eventful for you. This weekend.
Yeah.
What happened this weekend?
So yesterday I went to a nightclub and I live streamed that on Discord to like.
Oh, you live streamed it on Discord?
Yeah, on Discord.
Man,
It's
that's
not-
cool.
it's okay, I'll tell you why. I'm like big member in the Aiden Ross Discord server. If you don't know, Aiden Ross is big on Twitch. He has like celebrities.
Wait,
rappers.
why the Aiden Ross Discord?
Because it's massive, bro. There's only like 60,000 members, right?
And what do people do on there?
There's chat, play games, live stream IRL events. Like one time, there's this girl who works at a nightclub. She like live streamed her working at the nightclub.
Really?
Like, there
So
were
it's
40
like,
people
so
watching
people
it.
live stream it, like live stream their stuff on Aiden Ross and Discord.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
Huh. How many viewers did your?
There were like over 20 people there watching.
That's
the
good
stream.
enough.
That's good for like someone who's low key, right?
Yeah.
I'm low key. I'm not a cloud chaser, but like I was at the nightclub. There were some friends there. Decided to live stream it. It was pretty fucking funny. I saw someone get jumped. Security broke that up. I saw like 3 people.
Yeah, hold on. Walk us through that. Somebody getting jumped.
Wow.
Like, tell us, run it through. Give
People
us some
got
details,
drunk, bro.
man.
I was like looking at my phone and like I looked through like the camera for a second on this phone screen, and I just see some people scrapping it out, and it was funny as fuck. Cause like I had like my Beats headphones in, and
Dude, you had your headphones in your nightclub?
yeah, I wanted right. I was like moving like one of the special operators, like like one of those guys. I had a mic on it too because it was like super high quality and all that.
Wait, hold on. Why do you have your headphones on in a nightclub?
It's a mic. It's a microphone, so I can communicate properly and I can hear the people speaking in the chat.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah, this is a different type of life.
why was it so important for you to talk?
No, I just felt like it. That's how I have my fun. I move differently. So yeah, that's how I have my fun. I'm not the type of person who just like goes up to the random nightclub hoe. Like how like in high school you have like that thought that gets passed around like a blunt,
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking like double-digit body counts, enough to call in the AC 130. If you know. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know, but
If you know.
It just sounds funny.
If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people. I move differently. I observe.
You observe. It's just funny for you just to be
Yeah,
there.
it's funny. It's funny.
So you don't drink at all.
No.
You don't care about the girls.
No.
You just go there just to
Have fun.
have fun.
Yeah.
And did you sneak in this time or did you?
No, because I'm legal now. I'm valid. So
But if you sneak in, you get it for free, right?
well, yeah, but
So why
like
do you
drinks,
sneak
they
in?
gotta charge you. Check your ID.
Ah,
for that.
you're right. Yeah. But you don't drink.
That's right.
So you can just sneak in.
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because like now I gotta like move in with groups now, and it's not like you can smuggle them as well, right? If I were to like sneak in and then like the rest of the group were to go in normally, right? And if I just link up with them, it looks sus as fuck to security because they wouldn't have noticed me earlier. Most of the time, you know, I got all black outfits, so it's pretty hard to notice me because it's so fucking dark there.
Would you consider yourself like a master, like sneak into party?
No, not master.
No.
Cause like,
But
parties
you
are
are
chill.
like, you are more than like you're like I would consider you adept from what I've heard, at least, at sneaking into parties. You hold yourself pretty highly for someone to like sneak in parties. He snuck into our prom.
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe then.
You keep telling me how you sneak into UBC parties or nightclubs.
in France and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like a master thing. It's so easy because security's so fucking chill. Okay, like maybe if it was like LA or Vegas or Miami. Okay, if it was Miami, their security is like armed to the fucking teeth. They're like fucking commandos, bro.
Have you been to Miami?
I haven't been to the party, but like, I've seen it.
Okay.
You can see it from like vlogs and
Right.
fucking, just being in Miami. You don't have to go to the parties to see how loaded the security is.
Right.
As a matter of fact, if you send your daughter to Miami during spring break, they actually put Miami on fucking curfew because there's so many fucking shootings.
Wait, what does that have to do with dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, because literally everyone's daughters went to Miami. I don't know that I know. Like, like your daughter went from being your daughter to not your daughter getting passed around. But like, if your daughter goes to Miami, goodbye. Like, if you're a man's and your girl went to Miami, I salute to you, bro. I'll see you at the gym. I'll see you at the gym, bro.
Okay, you don't know anybody whose daughter is going to Miami.
Yeah.
You just know
That's
girls.
I do know, bro.
Ooh.
Not from here, but like
Well, then
through
from where?
Discord that would come here.
Oh, okay.
Because it's an A-Raw server, right? Bunch of cloud chasers and all that.
So you actually like network through that server?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I know like some crypto millionaires. I know some people that got rich off that crypto team back when it was actually popping.
Is Discord like popping for that?
Yeah.
Like for like yeah.
For networking, yeah, hell yeah, bro. If you spend enough time in the voice chats, you can meet some insane people. You can meet all the content creators themselves. I think Aiden actually got to meet LeBron through Discord because if you don't know,
I know
Aiden
Aiden met
and
LeBron.
Bronny.
Yeah, they
LeBron's
met. They
son.
met through their Xbox group chat.
Yeah.
Like they would play, and then Bronny just put his dad on the mic.
Yeah,
and
and
then
that's
talked
how
to
Aiden
him.
first popped off.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I remember. He was just some dude when that.
Some dude in Miami playing fucking 2K, and now he got a house in
When
the
did he go
hills.
off again? He went out because he was streaming with B-Lou and
Zeus.
Zeus.
Yeah, he collabed with them when he was in LA.
And then everybody just liked him.
No, on top of that, he had rappers on. He got rappers' phone numbers.
Yeah.
Remember that stream with Tory Lanez? That shit was so. That was a good. That was a time to be alive. Yeah, you see, those freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he just had good networking. He managed to. I'm pretty sure you got Drake's phone number now, or that's Kais and Matt. Basically, they do the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Aiden has.
What do you do? How do you get involved there? Kaisana.
How he
I just know you did that one song and then
I bust down rolling avalanche. Yeah, my old bitch average. How Kai gets popular? So basically, he's from New York, and if you don't know New York people, they like to get sturdy. And his TikTok popped up because he got sturdy.
Okay, so going back to like your motive for partying, what was my thought process? You don't go there. You don't go there to drink. You don't go there.
Just hang out with people, record it all. I don't record it. I live stream on Discord and interact with like the people in the voice chats.
The people in the voice chat, like, what do you guys talk about, like, during the party? Like, what do you?
They tell me like what to do. They're like,
Oh.
get sturdy.
So it's almost like they're playing a video game and they're like.
No, they don't tell me what to do. I mean, I do what I want to.
Yeah,
but
but
like
they
we
just
just chat,
fun.
we chat shit. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that shorty's bad. Got her phone number. Like,
So they're like experiencing the party through you, essentially.
yeah, to some extent, yeah. I mean, like, they're from, like, all of them are from America or Toronto. None of them are from here, that's for sure. I'm, like, literally, like, the only person.
I could see myself having fun doing that. Like, personally, I'm not much of a party guy. I don't think I'll ever, like, be, like, a huge nightclub guy. But if I were to go, I would probably just have fun, like, just, like, laughing at the hysteria.
Yeah, because, like, I think I mentioned this earlier. And then I was like, I saw somebody, like, 3 people actually pulled up to a table which had 2 girls in it. I saw him risen that up, so like I just put the camera there. I was like, oh my god, bro, it's a 3v2. It's a 3v2, bro. And we had a good laugh over that.
Oh yeah.
It was a good fucking time. Like, if you just swing differently, if you move differently from the rest of the crowd, you're about to have your own type of fun.
I mean, that's how me and my friends always had fun, like, at our parties. It's like, we never got drunk, but we'd always make fun.
Well, yeah, you guys have always been too young.
Well,
You haven't seen the real parties, bro. I'm
No,
talking
I
people get
haven't.
like blackout.
yeah, you're right.
I'm talking about like 12 pulling up.
This nightclub that you went to, where was it?
UBC, University of
Oh.
British Columbia. It is called the Pit. It is at the bottom floor of the Nest. Nest is probably like the most popular building because that's where like most of the parties happen.
Name some, like, memorable moments from the parties you've been to. Like, memorable. You have to have some.
If we're including prom, it's the fact that for my graduating year, I was the only person to legitimately go to a prom party.
Yeah.
And when you think about it,
That's actually so good.
Yeah.
insane.
He got a prom.
I got a
If you
prom
think
for
about it.
free.
Yeah.
Then again, I didn't like eat any of the things,
Yeah, you
Felt like.
but I
Like,
still had the
yeah,
experience.
yeah.
That's all that matters. And I
Yeah.
saw all of you.
Bro, I remember Eamon like sneaked into prom.
Yeah, but Eamon sneaked in differently. I think it's because he had some of you guys to smuggle you in.
Wait, how did you get in?
I had my camera on me, bro. I
Oh,
was
you
supposed
said you
to
were
be a
cameraman?
cameraman. I had my Yeezy foam runners on. They looked at me.
Oh yeah,
silly.
I'm pretty sure you said that. I'm pretty sure you said like you said you're Fabian's cameraman.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You actually know, so you told him you were a cameraman?
I
You said he was your cameraman.
What?
I
Who
don't
did you
think
tell
I
that to?
specifically said.
I'm pretty sure you
I
said-
said
I'm
I'm
pretty sure you
the
said that.
cameraman, like the shooter, top shooter. Yeah.
Who did you say that to?
Like the
One of the
security.
people who was posted up front, and then, you know, I saw you all get posted up in downtown, and you know, when you guys went back for the after party, I just snuck into like the old gym doors,
Yeah.
and then I trolled around with you guys, but it got boring there.
Yeah, I
It
think
got
it's
that
boring.
boring, so I just dipped out.
Yeah.
I lived damn close, so I just walked out at like
That's
1
funny.
a.m.
Even got kicked out.
I saw that. You recorded the whole damn thing.
You recorded?
Yeah, Aiden like had a vlog. But I have my camera for taking photos, not videos, right? The videos, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Eamon already posted it up on his YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sent me the link to that, and I was like, that actually I almost got tears in my eyes. I was like, I can't remember the last time I cried, but that was pretty close. There was like tears of joy. Like, damn, I'm really the only person that had that experience right now.
Yeah, so that's a crazy moment.
It's crazy. It was like everyone tried to imitate prom, but it was mid because at most they got like a quarter or like 1/5 of all the graduates, and even then, they didn't even go to the same place as y'all.
Right.
And like the fucking, I didn't see like the posts. There's so many. It's just people getting posted up in like a garden. Like, that's not prom. That's a fucking photo shoot. Fuck out of here.
Cause at my prom there was like this one group and they're like all in IB and they're all like
Oh yeah.
like good
The
like
IB kids.
and they all got drunk before and they all got kicked out. And then like one guy
Kicked out of prom?
yeah.
That's
And drafting and the guy who busted him, he was like so drunk and he was pretty much yelling. He was like, "Oh, I'm so drunk right now, I'm so drunk." And he went to the washroom. The security and our vice principal, like they both like went to him and he's like, "Oh, I'm lactose intolerant." I'm just shitting. And then,
man.
and then like his mom organized draft to grad and he got kicked out of everything.
Wow.
Crazy, bro. But yeah, IB is like a fucking torture program. Like, if any of you know what MK Ultra is, that's basically what IB was.
How do you know? You just know through
My
like
brother went to IB.
Oh, your brother went to
and I
IB.
saw what it did.
What? So how bad was it? Like through his.
I'm talking about like bad, like, okay, there's like this one class called Theory of Knowledge, TOK, and like the students had to wake up super early for that. My brother woke up like 5, and mom drove him to like 5:45.
Crazy.
6. So yeah, you have to wake up mad early, and you also have to stay up mad late to actually finish those assignments. And if you don't know, IB is infinitely harder than normal curriculum. It's literally veteran difficulty, bro.
I don't think it's infinitely harder. From what I know, like I have a friend who was in like IB math and he said that like if you get like a 60% you get an A. So it's like
What?
your grades get inflated.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but I heard that's hard because like I know lots of people who got.
I feel like
absolutely defeated.
that's good to like build your discipline.
It is for sure.
But Like I don't know if it's like that worth it. Because I know a lot of people who went to IB in my school and they go to Langara now with me. So then they're in the exact same spot.
Because they just didn't
They
couldn't
didn't do that good. I don't think
No,
they
even
even
no. Because I think also because this year it was really hard to get into UBC, especially for like all the sciences. Like I know at least 5 people who've like gone to IB in my school and now they're like I see them around Langara.
So
Even though they did good. Like one guy in my class, in my math class, his name is Jad, and like he showed me his report card. He had like 100 on physics, 12, and like not like 90 on like calculus.
He didn't get into
He didn't get into UBC.
So there's actually an explanation for this. Grades aren't the only thing you need in order to get into UBC. There's this thing called the personal profile, which basically asks you to explain how your life is outside of high school. And if you have a mediocre personal profile, then you can exclusively be removed from the exception pool just because your personal profile is mid.
That's crazy.
Because the way they see it is that they want to see you as a well-rounded individual. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, when the UBC recruitment team pulled up on HMS, they said they rejected somebody who had a 94% average because his personal profile was mid.
Damn.
So like, it's tough. It's tough. You gotta be well-rounded in order to make it into UBC apparently. But it depends on the course, of course. If you're applying for kinesiology, everybody knows kinesiology is mid. So like, it's pretty easy to get into that in comparison to literally every other course. So yeah, it's like that. It's
Forestry.
Oh yeah, forestry's free, bro. They accept anyone. I know apparently somebody got in there with like 65% average.
I remember like some guy like at my at Langara, like this guy, he told me like he knew like this friend, and like he said like he had like really good grades in like grade 12, and it's like basically like an A or like 90 something average, and like it's not just that, but like he had like good, like he knew like a lot of good people, like references.
Yeah. Gotta get network.
Yeah, network. And like he did all of volunteering and all that, but he still got turned on by like UBC. It's crazy. Like
Yeah, that's weird. That sounds off.
So Amar, going back to like the crazy moments.
Crazy.
You had prom.
Prom.
Just some like you got some juicy stuff.
Yeah,
you
bro.
gotta have some juicy stuff.
Like I said, I be live streaming that shit, so I'm watching people rizz up and like, you know.
Okay, what's like some of the funniest like rizz ups that you've seen?
Bro, okay, I was talking about that 3v2 earlier. 3 men put up on a 2-girl table. That's it's like if you ever see the scene.
Yo,
I think it's just funny to see people spit game.
Yeah.
It always is. Yo, explain it though. Explain it. Like, okay, 3 guys, 2 girls, and then what?
They just had game, like one of them like blew a kiss initially, like
What?
pushing the table. And then they just like slid into the empty spot. Okay, so you got a table, right? You got 2 little couches or seats, right? Girls were over here, 2 girls over here, 3 men pull up northwards, heading southwards. Then like one of them was wearing like the Brazil jersey. We're gonna call this guy the Brazil jersey.
Damn, he raised up in a Brazil
Okay,
jersey.
okay, I'll give you some more context.
Whoa.
I'll give you some more context behind the party. Basically, it was called a World Cup Rager, right?
Oh,
So the
okay.
party-
Let's just start with that.
Yeah, my bad. I'm jumping up.
Bro, because I'm just imagining like in a night class, just wearing a Brazil shirt.
So did you wear a jersey? You were
No,
all
I
black.
had my black Nike Tech on. I had the black foam runners, you know, like I was dressed like an absolute mess. I had the sunglasses. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. I had this one piece of Riz, unspoken Riz, different from the rest. Okay, if I'm chilling at a nightclub and I see a girl just staring at me, I got my sunglasses on, right? So
In the
context,
nightclub.
they're magnetic, right? So I can just kick them on and off like that. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Right, so if I see a girl staring at me, but let's say girl's over there staring at me, right? I'm looking over there, like, got my phone on,
Alright.
things of that nature.
Alright.
Alright, so I got one half free, like, what you looking at, Shorty? I didn't give it a quick wink.
So that's
And I pull
happened.
up. Yeah, it's happened.
Okay, and what happens after you take off your glasses?
They got caught off guard. They got mad caught off guard.
Okay.
Yeah. It happens it happens everywhere hiking.
Have you been approached?
No, not by girls, no.
Because you're just like camouflage, basically.
Yeah, so they can't really detect me unless I got reflective shit on. Like sometimes my jackets are reflective, and the lights be like shining, they're like bright.
Bro, I can imagine a girl just staring at you, like trying to figure out what you're
Like,
wearing.
yeah, exactly. That's a
And
part
then
of
you
it.
take off your glasses. I can just imagine what
I
goes
feel
through
like-
her brain.
Yeah,
This is-
that's another thing. Bro, you fucking
I feel
falling
like
for
you
me.
know, like,
You falling for me?
Yo,
That's
yeah.
not a game.
no, I feel like if you like at parties, like just like let them like figure out like about you. And,
No,
like,
yeah. But you can't give it all away at once. Welcome back to Rizology 101 with Duke Dennis Jr. There's one part of Riz, never forget, there's always going to be some mystery about you. Because you want that girl to be curious about you. Alright? That's Rizology 101 for today's episode. I'll be sure to return to the others, but yeah, that's it for that.
And mystery is just number one for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta be mysterious.
Okay, so.
Fuck.
Bro, why is this so funny?
I know.
Look at their face. I know. That's mysterious.
He's like,
Yeah.
got him.
Bro, think about 3 dudes just sitting behind the monitor, just watching another guy miss a girl and be like, yeah. Look at this guy.
They're just studying.
I'm just studying Riz. Riz, that's
Okay, I believe I mentioned this in the episode. There's a guy who just got jumped. I think somebody got too drunk, and then it just unfolded from there. And he was just like, "Oh, you're trying to scrap? Dude, running pockets, fam." I'm gonna say it in Toronto slang for all of you. Running pockets, fam. You're a wasted dude. You heard? Okay, that's how it goes. What I'm
Bro, my
saying-
dad was at a club in Vancouver once, like 15 years ago, let's say.
Yeah.
And this is crazy. You guys won't believe me.
Alright, let's hear it.
Because this is my dad. I don't even know if it's true, but my dad told me he was just in a nightclub, and then he hears gunshots,
Oh yeah, that's.
and he sees three Asian kids pull up with like machine guns.
Machine
guns.
guns?
I'm not even kidding. Like three Kids, like Asian kids, walk down the stairs, and then he just gets the hell out.
What does he think a machine gun is? Like, does he know what a machine gun is?
Like,
I'm
okay,
pretty sure you're talking about like a fire.
it was just
assault
like
rifle.
it was just like
It was a
an
gun,
assault
it was a
rifle.
gun.
Yeah.
Just an assault rifle.
I don't know.
Not a machine
Bro,
gun.
we don't have a
they're
machine gun.
equally dangerous, bro.
I visualize the same thing. It's just two but it's like 3 kids just and then he just gets out. That's like some
That's insane.
that's like some
That's like some. I don't think I could.
that's like
believe
some just like
It's like some
otherworldly.
movie
That's like
that.
masonry shit, you know?
Yeah. All right, so like I said, it's Vancouver, so it's chill here. You know, okay, no, if you were in Whistler last weekend, you probably might have gotten shot at because the Surrey Jacks have been getting out of hand.
Whistler?
Yeah, bro, they're ratchet.
Think about the way he said it. The Surrey Jacks have been getting out of hand.
Those little monkeys.
No!
I can say it, bro.
Oh,
Camera, look at this, look at this. I got the pass, you heard? Time somebody got sturdy and he fell on his back. And a bunch of girls are watching him. It's the funniest.
Okay, no, I can
That's
see that being
not- yeah.
funny.
It's funny, it's not crazy, but like.
But I
it's
can
out
see
of
that being a
pocket.
lot funnier than it sounds like.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
That's
some
all I'm
guy-
gonna say. Some guy
Yeah,
gets sturdy, fall on the back.
Oh.
We're talking about like dozens of relationships falling apart because the girl went to the wrong part of Miami. What happens in Miami stays in Miami. That's.
You never even been to Miami.
I don't need to. Okay.
Then clearly what happens in Miami doesn't stay in Miami. If
It
you know what
does.
goes
If
in
you know-
Miami.
If you know what goes
If
to
you
Miami.
know what goes on in Miami, what happens at Miami doesn't stay in Miami.
Yeah, but I'm not bringing it back. I just know about it.
Okay.
Bro, I think I witnessed a breakup before.
Oh, those are good.
I think
Those
I
are
have.
good.
I'm talking about like I don't know the
Oh.
context, but I just see like one man get mad over a girl because the girl was hanging with another man,
Those are juicy, man.
and like I see like the man's pull up with the side piece, not the side. When I'm talking about the side piece, I'm talking like the guy that the girl cheated on with. I'm talking about like a stare down between them two, and like you know you can roughly see him mouth up like, oh yeah, let's take this outside, man.
That's
Run your pockets,
crazy.
run your pockets. Let's take this outside, you heard?
I feel like breakups are so. I don't know why
It's
they're
the
so
funniest
funny.
shit ever.
They're so funny.
Cause like okay, if you look at people like us, like me and you, fam, the ones that get zero play, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like we have that hater mindset. Me especially. I don't like seeing a relationship. I want to see everyone
Okay,
down.
that ain't me.
I want to
Let's
see
get back
everyone
clear.
down. Bad.
That's not me.
I
ain't
have
a
the hater mindset.
to anyone.
Wake up and break up.
No. Okay. It's just that, like, see, I feel like every time, like, a public breakup is happening, it's never over something serious.
No,
It can never be something if it's happening, like, publicly, I feel like.
it's pretty serious that they've been together for years apparently. 'Cause that's what
Okay,
I
I
heard.
wouldn't know. I have no clue. It's just so funny because it's like, I feel like it's just so stupid. That's
It's
just
I'm on the sidelines and I'm cheering like, yeah, fuck you, you, fuck you, fuck you. This is for all the pain you caused me by just flexing on social media. Fuck you, fuck your life, fuck your life.
I couldn't give two shits.
Nah, it's funny, like just being an absolute hater.
I just think it's funny seeing two people just scream at each other. The other day, I remember I was driving with my grandpa, like at night, and then we had to turn like into like a street to like go back the other way. And I just turned into a couple just like screaming at each other. And then they like both just stopped screaming at each other for a second and just look at me. Like just like sort of like not to see that I was there. And then I was just looking right at them, and then they kind of just turned like slowly back to each other and started screaming. And I could have been out there in like 5 seconds. I took my time. I was there for like a minute, just like sort of just like taking my time with like turning in, turning back out, and then going. It's just funny. I just hearing them scream, and then just seeing people that are mad is always funny.
Yeah.
People that are mad is like no matter what, it's always funny because I don't know. It's just such like a childish like. It's just childish behavior. So it's always funny to just see that. So yeah, breakups are definitely funny. I can see at a club, like there's like zero consequence for like staring, because everyone's staring at them. So you
I
can
would
just
say everyone, like people like dancing around the
But you can just soak it all
Okay,
in.
have you ever been to a Vancouver club? The dancers are like, they look like they're on Percocet or something. They're like, ooh.
Yeah, I heard it gets sweaty.
Yeah.
In the party. I heard it gets pretty like disgusting.
Nah. But if you go to the right party, all you smell is Dior Salvage. Because they spray that shit on them like it's fucking bear mace, bro.
That's
They're
why.
like, bear mace, bro. It's like a bunch of certain people.
That's why I don't think I'd ever like buy or like
Cologne?
apply. No, just Dior Savage or like.
It's too mainstream.
I feel like it's like everybody has it.
You gotta get something that's not.
Diversify. You
Yeah,
got your
stand out.
Chanel big
Like if you
boots.
go on a date with a girl and like she'll smell Dior Savage, she's smelling.
She knows you're a playboy.
Not just that, she's
Well,
smelling
she-
a bunch of other dudes.
Yeah. Everyone else.
She's been smelling a lot more than other dudes, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
With a double-digit body count type shit. And the body
AC-130.
calling it AC-130 type shit.
We don't judge. We don't
Bro,
judge.
I will judge. And it's the fact that people don't like to focus on themselves. When they try to focus on themselves, they see too much of the negative. So then they take out that negative energy and they put it on other people. Instead of focusing on building themselves up. Yeah. And that's why the world's falling off right now as we speak. Because people are too negative.
I think the world's going up. I think we're just more exposed to negatives, but I think there were definitely like as the world goes, it's just people are just becoming better for sure. I think it's just like we're just becoming more aware of the negatives, so we see more of it. But it's just back then, I think it's just people were more oblivious because they thought everything was positive. But now it's just we have so much more to look at that it's like
reality's hitting.
we just see more negative. But the fact that we're seeing more negative than ever means that the world is becoming more positive.
It's just reality, bro.
Which is, it's a better thing than ever. I don't think the world's falling off. I think the kids are getting more and more educated. They're growing up on the internet. They have a much more wider source of community in a sense because they learn about so much more than people, let's say 10 years ago did. They have a broader view of like how the world works, sort of. Yeah, they can be like indoctrinated by whatever like propaganda, social media likes to put
a lot
out.
more than indoctrinated, bro. They're getting brainwashed. We're talking like MK Ultra from the 80s.
But it's so much harder. Like you can say that, but it's so much harder to get brainwashed because you have so many more different perspectives on social media. Let's say compared to 30 years ago, what were your outlets? You had the news, you had your TV, you had your parents, you had your neighbors, right? Those were the only things you saw.
Yeah,
on the internet, you can search for whatever you want. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's so
I
much
think a
more.
lot of people get their information from social media, and like social media can like show you whatever.
They want to.
Yeah.
What the algorithm
That's
wants
true.
to.
Because the algorithm's like designed to show you what will make you stay on the app for the longest.
That's
the
true.
longest.
They want your attention for as long as possible. I believe this is talked about in the last podcast, but for those who are returning, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, they all have an AI that tries and calculates your motives and what you like. So they create the algorithm which just appeals to you. So like previously mentioned, you see on the app for as long as possible, look at their advertisements, and that's how they pull in money.
I don't even feel like they're like out to get you though, like in terms of.
They're not out to get you.
Well,
but
like,
they're not out to get you, but they just show you
They show
content.
you what you want.
They show you content that's like with your perspective too.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people just hate Andrew Tate like really radically, because they only see
They
see
either hate him or love him.
yeah. Because you either only see like only his content, or you only see like content that's
hating
like
him.
that's hating him. And like if I've seen a lot of like people like interview people like, do you like Andrew Tate? No, he's a misogynist. What do you not like about him?
that they fail to explain.
Yeah.
Like that's brainwashing. In my
But still,
opinion.
like, I think, like, that's somewhat true for, like, people who support Andrew Tate too. Like, they.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's bro.
Yeah,
it
it's
applies
the
to
same,
both sides of
yeah.
the coin, man. It's like people that like guys like Andrew Tate just because. Well,
they
'cause-
motivate him. He's a
I
pillar
don't know,
of
that's always been a
inspiration.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like it was so obvious. Like for example, in my high school, and between the guys and the girls, it's like after COVID, we got so split up because our source of like information came from like what social media was feeding us, sort of. So while the guys just got edgier, and edgier, because all we got fed was edgy content, the girls got like more like sort of like activists, like against like, and we just like ended up splitting up because it just didn't collide. And I do think that like, I don't know. I can't say which was worse. I would like to say like the activist was maybe better because at least they were like focusing on problems while we were just focusing on being assholes. But it's like it's just the point is that it splits people up, especially during COVID. It's because people got like their only outsource was their phone, and like they got fed, like they just got like their confirmation bias just got enlarged because social media was just feeding them what they would want to see. But I don't even think I don't even think it's that much of a problem, and I don't think our world is falling off of that because we have so much more perspective to look at. And I do think people are just getting smarter as time goes by. And I think we've hit it at like a peak of, let's say, brainwashing done by like social media and whatnot. I think if we haven't, we'll hit a peak in like 10 years, I think.
I think the worst is yet to come.
Because how much worse can it get?
A lot.
How much? Like what?
Alright, so we look at the heat waves of this year, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we're seeing countries like America, China, India, like the biggest countries, economically speaking, right, suffering from heat waves and such, right? So the heat waves comes in less water. But less water comes to droughts, famines, dehydration, like people literally like dying of dehydration.
Okay.
And on top of that, lack of energy because a lot of cities rely on hydroelectricity. We're lucky because we're very far north of the equator and we got the glaciers and everything, right? So we're chill. But if you look at something like California, bro, they're turning into Texas. And when we look at Texas right now, that place is like fucking.
Why is California turning into Texas?
Because
It's burning. It's
Yeah,
literally burning.
Oh.
Every summer it's burning. We looked at 2020, that was terrible. 2021 got even worse. 2022 somehow got even worse than the previous year. And that's because of global warming.
Okay.
Granted, that's an environmental thing, and we were talking about a political topic to some extent because the government is involved, so therefore.
So what does this have to do with like, let's say like
The road getting worse,
or, like,
living conditions.
Okay, but
I thought we were talking what game now?
You
No.
said the road is yet. The road's like.
Yeah, we're getting
it's
I
like,
think, like,
you said that was like peak of how bad.
No,
it was.
I
And
think
you said
no,
how much
I'm
worse.
I think
talking
he's talking about, like, the society.
I'm talking about like technological indoctrination.
Yeah.
From that.
But
standpoint.
like, yeah, you're saying about like, we just keep in like bad conditions.
Because if let's say let's look at every generation.
Like Gabriel talked.
Well, yeah.
okay, like
What do you
it
mean?
may not like okay, like what you say, like it's not like the worst. Like there's probably like worse stuff that's coming up, but like
yeah.
we're not like fucked basically.
I don't think
yeah.
so.
Like
Yeah.
like we could still like there's like still
Avert
like
it.
things that we could like avoid and like make it better.
Okay, here's from like my view and why I feel like we're like close to hitting like a ceiling on, let's say, like being zombies or being brainwashed by like society or social media. I feel like since, let's say, 1970s, which is like sort of like the start or like the rise of capitalism. So that's as far as we can trace back like the patterns of like brainwashing. Every generation has had their vices. So let's say from like the 70s to like the 2000s, that was just like a huge like outpour of like drugs, and like the generation was like they got screwed over by drugs, and in high school kids started taking they started smoking weed, which led to cocaine, which led to all these pills, which led to a lot of them just being screwed over in their 30s, right?
Yeah.
That's from what I've seen. Like I've seen a lot of examples of that, but that is like mostly because they just got freed in terms of like being able to do that. Because they weren't able to do that before, but now it's like introduced to them. It's like, oh wow, I can do this. Let's do it as much as possible. Because we've been denied this our whole lives for millions and millions of years as humans. We have this new thing to do. Let's do it as much as possible. That's just like our instinct, right? So now technology, social media started booming. It's so like it hasn't even been that long. It's like it started booming like 2010s. So like I feel like in like maybe like 10 years longer, it's gonna be just the height of like social media use because we just figured it out. It's like holy shit, like we found this out, let's use it as much as possible. But eventually we're gonna realize that it's like too much social media is like it's not good for our society, and we're gonna adapt to toning down on it.
Yeah.
Just like we have with drugs, because teenagers are like learning. You see so many stoners that are like, yeah, weed is like the most I'll go, because based on history, I know how screwed over you can get by going overboard with drugs. Kids 20 years ago didn't really know that because they didn't have people to learn that from. But the next generation will have us to learn that like too much technology isn't good for you. So that's why I mean like we're hitting a ceiling with that sort of brainwashing.
Right.
That's what I mean.
I think we're also connecting like the increasing bad conditions, I suppose, like the decreasing
Right.
quality of life and shit. I think that like sort of incentivizes use of social media because it's a coping mechanism, right?
So like sort of escape like
Yeah.
what's in front of us, right?
Yeah.
The metaverse.
Don't get me started on that.
Get started on that.
Yes.
Get started on that.
Alright, so basically, Mark Zuckerberg put down an investment upwards of $40 billion into a virtual reality thing, and because nobody wants to use it, like it's dead. It's dead. He's lost basically all that money. You can't exactly pull that money out. Like once you put it in, it's committed, and so that means the money that should have been allocated to like IG, Facebook, that money isn't, I guess, being used properly, right? So that means like IG and Facebook's stability is like decreasing, right? So with the loss of that money in the metaverse and the decreasing stability of Facebook and IG, he's losing a lot of money. He used to be worth upwards of 100 billion. Now he's only 40 billion. So yeah, and on top of that, Facebook's like losing billions and billions by the day.
So what do you think is gonna happen to them in like 2 years?
Bankruptcy.
Do you think so?
If they don't get their shit together, yeah, because they just laid off like 10,000 employees, right? Think about how big that is. Their workforce before consisted of 70,000 employees.
Do you see them getting their shit back together?
Depends. They would no, because like they're not the
Mark
only.
Zuckerberg's like dominated like all of that like so like well that he has to get back on top, right?
No,
Nah?
no, because as you Facebook and Instagram, they're not the only social media platforms that are failing financially right now. Snapchat
Snapchat
is
is
falling.
dying. I feel like
Yeah.
Snap like every other person I talk to feel like I just hear so many like, oh, screw Snapchat, I don't use Snapchat anymore, Snapchat's
That's a
dead.
good thing.
I hear,
That means
yeah,
people
for
are
sure
either-
it's a good thing.
People are either getting their priorities straight or they're just moving to a different platform to communicate.
That's what I mean. See, we're hitting like a ceiling of like, I'm gonna use the word again, technological indoctrination,
Yeah.
where we're not as addicted because we've like experienced it. It's like it's like before. It's like it was so new that like, holy shit, I have to use this. It's so good.
Mm.
But then we get just used to it. So it's like, I don't have to use it because
Yeah, but like I was saying, either it means people are getting their priorities straight or they're just moving to different platforms. So like
maybe
you might see like a huge wave go to like Instagram, TikTok. TikTok is still growing. It's still massive. It's still pulling a mad revenue.
TikTok was always a useful app for me.
Yeah.
I almost never
For
felt
me,
like
like-
I wasted time on there.
I've deleted TikTok. I moved more to Instagram
IG
Reels
Reels.
and YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
Because YouTube Shorts, it's all based on like what your YouTube algorithm is.
And that's
But, like,
sick.
It's actually like, because then you actually like get to like have educational stuff on there like
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Instead of on TikTok, you have like you have like maybe like an education like once every like 3 videos.
Well, during COVID, my TikTok was all like life motivation stuff.
For me, it's like probably like 50% like just useless shit like that I don't like.
Like funny shit.
Yeah. Or, like just like 50% shit that's like useless and you don't really need, like it's just a waste of time, and like the other 50% is like maybe you can get something out of it.
Yeah, but
But-
your TikTok's like soccer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to say something earlier. One of
Because
these.
like I feel like because I know like compared to like others platforms, like I don't use like TikTok that much, but like in general, like you could like it's like you could learn like important stuff from it, but you could still like use it as like a news type thing, like for example like Arsenal, right? Like like updates and
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be so
Like,
useful.
and yeah, it's like useful.
For me, it's always useful, sort of.
It can be useful. Like that format is useful, but I just
Yeah.
find like the TikTok app is worse than YouTube Shorts or IG Reels.
Maybe like the algorithm.
Yeah.
I don't know. TikTok for me, I think I use it most now for like basketball like analysis content. Like there's some really good like NBA analyzers over there.
Mm.
Before it was like just learning. It was like people like sharing like life hacks or sort of or like social life hacks, and it was just really interesting like seeing how other people worked.
Yeah.
At least back in like 2020, 2021. A lot of people just share like their own like outlook on life. It was just really interesting to see how other people thought.
I think before like Instagram Reels was like shit.
Yeah.
It was like I remember before we would like make fun of Aiden for like Instagram Reels instead of TikTok. But I think back then like it was just like a shittier version of TikTok.
Yeah.
But then now like the algorithm is like developed actually, and like now I just get stuff that I want to see on it.
I actually haven't used Reels in like a few months. My grandpa's on Reels all the time. He just gets like those like foreign
I
like.
think it can be just as like useless as TikTok, but like it can also be like really like.
'Cause,
I,
like,
I feel like the algorithm's better.
I get it.
Better for me.
I get what you mean. Because TikTok is solely based on like that system of scrolling.
Yeah.
Instagram is based on like what you like, just like you more.
Yeah.
And YouTube is like you're always looking at like what you want to see on YouTube. So
Yeah.
YouTube, okay, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube for me it's like mostly just like mostly like I go on YouTube to watch videos on like learning math concepts.
Right.
Like I learned a lot of that from YouTube, learning like programming stuff, learning like a lot of stuff.
It helps so much.
Yeah,
It's
it
insane.
helps so much. And then on YouTube Shorts I just get like stuff that's like just talking about like everything that I'm interested about like for that.
It just like boosts you.
Yeah.
That's why like to me like social media or like the whole cookie system. It's like I personally love it.
Yeah.
I don't care that they see everything that I'm doing or watching because like it just helps me out on my interest so much. Like I learn so much. Like now that I'm coaching, it's like I get so much coaching content now.
Yeah.
It's like it's just
It's
awesome.
like you see it one time and then you just interact with it and like you just get
You know
see it over
you
and
know what's
over.
fucked up, bro? I like they get you, man. I'll just be scrolling through my explore page and let's say like I see I'm a man. I see a thumbnail of like Nicki Minaj wearing like a revealing outfit. So I'll click on it and then I'll just like I
I'm
don't
feeling
know.
something completely different.
No, I'm not even joking. Okay, I like click on it and then I don't know why I just click on the account because I'm just used to clicking on accounts if like I don't know if I'm like watching a reel for like the whole way through. I click on their account and I scroll through. Next thing I know, like my recommended reels is all just Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande. I'm like, fuck, what have I done to myself, man? And now you see me, I'm like, not interested. It just doesn't work though. You just have to learn. You just have to look up. The same thing happened with the Friends sitcom, the show Friends.
Yeah.
Like a year ago, when I was trying to sleep early because I was on like my basketball grind. But then I ended up wasting so much time on Friends reels because I just went on one reel and then all of a sudden my whole reels were just Friends. So that's one thing. They get you so easily with that.
What about like the Snapchat?
No, Snapchat's messed up. Yo, you know how much time?
No, literally. I spent like probably 30 minutes.
No, same, man.
Not interested. And it's still the exact same.
Bro, I know, it's the same. Snapchat doesn't change. That's why they're dying, because they
Like,
don't
look at this. It's all fucking like.
But I have my
like-
phone right now.
It's just bad.
It's just all. It's all.
That's insane. That's insane.
I've spent like maybe 30 minutes in total just like clicking like not interested. Hide this content.
No,
Hide this content.
Me too. It doesn't change.
doesn't-
It's crazy.
Snapchat is
Snapchat's
it's the
just dead.
dumbest one.
It's so stupid. And it has ads in between each swipe. That's why they're losing, bro. Because they suck. Snapchat sucks.
Because the inherent like thing in their app is like talking to other people. It's not really like watching like content creators.
But they could have done a better job.
Yeah, they could have.
They could have done such a better job. You know what? I think because they realized that people that use Snapchat now are like just generally pretty horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts. I was about to say that Snapchat is literally horny central. Like, that's the place
Yeah.
where you want
It
to
is
go
horny
if
central.
you want to hit up someone to hook up. Things of that nature.
It's like a more like it's like it's almost getting to like a bit
I
of
think-
like Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
This is an
Because I feel like the people who have like talk to like 30 people at the same time and they all like do like streaks with each other like that. I've never done that.
That used to
Like,
be a
that's-
normal thing though. Like grade 8, grade 9. That's like
But-
everybody did it for like
But
clout.
that was still like you did that to like talk to other people because like you were somewhat horny.
Okay, I did that for clout. I did that completely because I was just a clout chaser. But that's
Okay.
back then when Snapchat was for clout chasing.
Yeah.
Now you don't
I
get
guess
any clout on
like
Snapchat.
in grade 9 and 10, like not really in grade 8, like 9, 10, 11. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but like I see Cooper Snapchat now. He's just a fucking idiot.
No.
Fuck you.
No. We'll fix it in post. We okay?
Okay.
I think like I don't know. For me, like I didn't really like do like a lot of clout chasing because like I remember like I didn't even have Snapchat in like grade 8. Like I started like using it in like grade 9 and all that.
Right.
That's why he's the goat.
And like
That's why he's a goat.
He's a goat. The goat.
and like because like by the time you get to like end of grade 9 or like 10, it's like no one really cares about it.
Bro, I think grade 8, like I was so like obsessed with Instagram and like Snapchat cloud chasing. Like that was like my main thing. I never thought about like actually like, trying to get girls. I never thought about getting girls ever. Actually,
That's the same with me,
I
bro.
only thought about like cloud chasing. I just want to be a cloud. Like I just want a cloud. That's what I wanted.
I only
I just
hopped
wanted
on
to be
Snap,
popular.
and that was in grade 9 because everybody told me to. Everyone was spamming me about
Yeah,
it.
me too.
Bro, I never did the Snap meta for cloud chasing though, which is
Okay,
like
like-
adding everybody on quick ad.
I didn't even have like Instagram until like my grade 12 mentor was like, you gotta get.
Bro,
famous."
you were always so out of it.
Yeah.
I literally did not. Let me tell you something. After grade 7, right? I literally did not hang out with anyone, or like even I did just play Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and, like, just all day. And then there was only one time we like went camping to like the US or something with my family.
Right.
But that was it. Like that was just it. Like I didn't go with anyone out. Like I was just happy to just be alone.
You were happy to be alone.
Yeah.
Introvert, yeah.
That's crazy.
No, I was like the same in grade 7.
What about by grade 8 you became like more
I
He
think,
became
like extroverted.
I don't know.
Grade 8.
He became.
I think like in grade 7, like still like I would like go out like I wouldn't make plans outside. I would like stay after school to like hang out with like some people,
Right.
but I wouldn't like make plans to like hang out with someone like in my own time. I would honestly just like play video games and like just do my own thing.
I would always play video games, but I played like I would spend hours and hours playing like Sam and just.
So yeah, I'll play with my friends
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
I'm like fine with like I think I was fine with both. I just was like infatuated by like the idea of being like popular or like being just being known. In grade 8, I just want to be like known by everybody, which I think is like I don't even think it's that bad of a thing. I just want to be friends with everybody. But like it got to my head to a point where like it wasn't like healthy. Oh, this one, Esther, but it was speaking.
Hello? Did he call you? Yo.
Oh, so you gonna call me?
Did you call Fabian?
Bro, I wasn't even allowed to like go out in grade 7, man.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, like if you
I feel like that's goated though. Like,
bro, it's so goated. Like
Yeah.
like progressively being like,
Yeah.
getting more freedom, man. Like
I think the only thing that was fucked up for me was like I was always behind like slightly, but from everyone else. Like I remember in grade 11 summer, like I had to be home by 10, and everyone else was like out until 12, and I always felt like everyone stayed out, and then I had to like just.
Yo, that was me too.
Yeah.
But it was goated. Like looking back,
Yeah.
sort of.
Actually, like no, I still wish like I could go back like 12 instead of 10, like back then.
Mhm.
But then now like it paid off.
Bro, I would have to talk to like my grandparents for like an hour.
Yeah.
Like just convincing them.
Yeah,
let me
I
go
remember
home.
before, like you had to, especially with COVID, because like none of our parents wanted us to go like get COVID.
Right.
Like you had to convince your parents to go, and then now it's just like so free to just leave.
But bro, like that's what like made like the end era when everybody started getting their ends. That's what made it all like insane for me.
Yeah.
That and it got so much better because the freedom just got magnified. And when I got my end, it was 10 times better.
Yeah, I remember I talked to you like before you got your end, and you were like, "Oh, I'm fine with being like a passenger now." Like you said something like that. Like you're
I'm
like
fine with being a passenger.
you said like I think my position now is like being just like a passenger is sick,
Yeah.
like something like that, and you're happy with that, and then like but as soon as you get it, it's just different.
Bro,
Like
it
you
was-
don't understand.
It was the best thing ever. It was so sick. It was at the end of the school year. It just felt like the end. It just felt like I don't know. It just felt like I got to like the peak of the mountain, and I was just I just had the whole world.
Yeah.
The whole world was mine, and it was in Spy vs. Spy era too when I got my end. So like the whole month I was just spending just stalking people, just like trying to like shoot them with a water gun. It was one of the best times of my life, man. It was so.
You should just hire me as your like private security.
Should I though? Should I have?
I mean, like, I'm not really in it. But, like,
You didn't even sign up for Spy vs. Spy, man. You should have.
Yeah, you should have done it.
I was about to not sign up. I was about to not sign up because I'm so competitive that I was like, I just get really mad when I actually dedicate myself to stuff and like I don't win.
Yeah.
So like I just didn't want to dedicate myself. I'm used to not like I have commitment issues because I get really hurt when like I lose. So I didn't want to sign up. But then I realized like, okay, I have to. And then dedicate myself and I won that shit.
You won.
I won that shit. It
Bro,
was
mine.
yours was terrible. Now I feel like yours it was like all luck.
Yeah.
Your Spy vs. Spy system.
Well, like why?
Like, cause I feel okay. I think the snap map. thing was like a little like too OP. Like being able to know where your guys were on stand up.
I remember we just did that because like we only did our Spire Spec because of you guys like saying that in group chat, and like we were like pretty much like I was like kind of like seeing that you guys did that, and then like I got Christina to do organize that.
Yeah.
And like not just me, there was like a couple other people.
Of course.
But, like mainly like me, and then like I just like saw like the stuff that you guys were saying in the group chat. You guys were saying like at the very beginning though, like you guys saying like SnapMap would be like better. SnapMap
Maybe,
better.
yeah.
Like I remember you guys were saying that.
Right.
Because like at first it seems like no Snap that's so hard to track people.
No, but it was sick.
But then like I was just trying to implement that and like
That's true. SnapMap, yeah, the concept sounded sick at the beginning, but now like looking back at it, it's like it actually forced us to go out of our way and follow people to their houses. Oh my god, bro, you don't understand. Like every kill that I got was much easier than I thought. Like every kill that I was going to get, I convinced myself, like, bro, you're gonna stay outside of their house just watching them for 10 hours if you need to. Like I was down. Like I was.
Bro, my guy fucking Abdallah got his mom and his fucking whole neighborhood to scout for him.
That's
before
crazy.
I left the house. Like I remember I would go to his house before school. I would go to his house at 8 a.m. because I knew he would get a ride from his mom to go to school, and I would just like sit outside his house at 8 a.m. and he would literally I would sit outside his house at 8 a.m. and my last 2 classes were always spares.
Right.
So I would end class before him, and I would just go to his house and just like sit there and wait for him to get back. And then like he like when I got back, I realized like the neighborhood kids were on it, because like one time I was sitting there and his mom who like was giving me a ride just fucking like took like maybe like 5 minutes to park, and like which is so absurd to me. I was
crazy.
like, and I was because they were like looking around for me because his mom was in on it. And then like in the mornings, like his mom would go out first to like make sure.
Bro, I would wear my immunity everywhere I went. Like I was not letting anybody kill me. And every time I didn't have my immunity on, I was like anxious. Like I was looking everywhere. Like that was such a good like. We're never gonna have that again.
Yeah, we're never gonna have.
That's crazy. Walking around in your own city.
Your schools was way better though. Like
yeah,
you guys had way more people.
Yeah,
You had way more
I
time.
remember like half of us got eliminated by like that day. Like we went to the beach.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
senior skip day was when most people just gave up. They didn't care. They just wanted to be there and chill, and a lot of people got killed that day. Which was like sort of goated.
Yeah.
Sort of goated, yeah. But bro, like it's the closest I'll ever get to like Bloods versus Crips sort of lifestyle. Bro, I was walking around in the city fearing for my own life. But without any actual risk. So
you like step out of your house and you would be scared. Like someone's going
so
outside.
fun. That's so fun.
Oh, you got Leo. Like, did you know that Leo was like there?
Oh, you're talking about when I got Leo.
Yeah. Right out here. He tried to taunt you and then he just...
Okay, you know what? I'll actually tell a story right now.
Like how do you even like?
Yeah, I don't even fully know.
Amar, do you know the story of me getting Leo? Okay.
Bro, we didn't have any of this shit in my year, and I don't
Okay,
know
this
what
is-
you're talking
Time to turn my
Wait,
story.
you know what's
into-
first?
I know what's Spires is Spice, but like I didn't know what happened to Leo, bro. Like
Okay.
I heard
So,
like,
at
he's
first-
taunting you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you.
So Leo, so everybody gets their targets, right?
Yeah,
I'm trying to make like a
A map?
No, not a map. What's it called?
Like a chain?
A
Like a
truce. A
Or a
truce.
truce.
Trying to form a truce with all the Gibs, right?
Yeah.
But then Ashley texts me and she's like, "Yo, your target is Leo," which is like the primary like ally. Like
Yeah.
Leo was I think he was the second. Like I think he was almost more like committed than I was going to be.
Yeah.
That guy, like we were talking before, like Leo was like, "Yo, I'm gonna skip every single day of school. I'm gonna stay inside just so nobody can get me. Like I'm going to do that. I'm going to stay in my house without going outside for a week." He was so committed.
What was
So
your prize?
The prize, everybody put in $10. The prize, bro, the prize.
Like
ended up being,
700?
700, 800, yeah.
But then it was like donated to cancer research, right?
No,
No?
we all got it.
Oh.
Me and Tex got all of it, but we split it in half to the rest of the Gibbs, and then
Oh.
me and Tex got 2 quarters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an option to give it to cancer research? I'm pretty sure I heard that at the beginning.
I don't know. I never heard anything about that.
No, I'm pretty sure I heard that because one of the
No,
kids
that's
died.
not what happened. Okay, well, anyway, so Leo's my target, and this guy's like the hardest guy to get. Like it was, he works at Cineplex, which how am I gonna? One of the rules is you can't get him at work. How am I gonna get? There's like a billion, 100 million freaking exits at Cineplex. How am I gonna get him?
Yeah.
He's willing to stay at home all day, every day.
But does he bust a Cineplex or does he like?
Yeah, he bust. That's the thing.
He
Yeah,
buzzed?
So that was the week.
Count the 408.
So this was my target. So I made a deal with him. I'm like, okay, Leo, what do we do here? He ended up being cocky. He was like, oh, it doesn't matter if we form a truce or not, or if you want to kill me, because you're not gonna get me anyways. You're not gonna get me. So I was like, yo, I don't wanna kill you. Like, you're my guy. I don't wanna. But then and then I started thinking about it. I was like, no, I don't want to spend my first 2 weeks like that. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get you. And Leo's like, all right, whatever, but you're not gonna get me. So it's like, it doesn't matter. So I'm like, okay. I go to school. Like, I think I skipped like 2 of my classes just talking to someone about how to get this motherfucker. Like, I'm just planning. I like make a map of like the whole Cineplex like theater, and like I map out every exit. And I didn't know, so I drove my friend to Cineplex during our spare, and we made like a visual map of every exit. Like, we scouted the whole place. We spent like an hour there, and we went back. We started thinking like, okay, what can we do? I started like trying to get like contact like employees. Like, okay, where does he sign out? Where is he usually? Like I think I had 2 employees that I was talking about Leo. I was just telling them, okay, like when he does this, like tell me, or when he does that, tell me. And I was just setting up. I was trying to get as many people to help me on this as possible. But then, like, here's the thing. I was just willing to put in like so much work. But then I'm just chilling at McDonald's with Sahir, Darren, Tex, and I think that's it. It was just Sahir, Darren, and Tex. I'm just chilling with them at McDonald's, and then we just see a Snapchat story Leo like posted. This is a picture at like outside of Silver City. Yeah. So then we just see it, and then we all just see each other's like light bulb like flash above our heads, and we're like, let's just go. We order our shit, and then we just zoom to Ironwood, right? Yeah. And then let me try and get this right. So we were scouting the buses, and we were seeing if Leo was in any of them. And 2 buses passed by, and we didn't see Leo in one of them. So we're like, okay, shoot, he must have gone home. So we spun his block. We spun his block like a million times, and then I actually got out of the car just to like try and catch him walking. So I hid in like a little door, like a pathway like to the side of one of his neighbor's houses, and I was just there like in the shadows, like literally just looking out there like at the sidewalk. I was in the shadows. You couldn't see.
Wait, didn't he go home? You said
he was at home, but we didn't know this. Oh. We thought he was walking.
He was gonna go to the gym, right? Like, you know, he was gonna go to the gym.
We didn't even know that.
Oh.
Here's the thing. Our mindset right now is he's walking home from the bus stop, maybe, or he's at home. So I just get out of the car. I'm just there, just wait. Like, I'm in the shadows. Like, there's no way he can spot me. And then I'm on call with Sahir, who's in the car. And then they just call Leo. They call Leo, and they talk with him. And none of this shit is planned, mind you. Like, everything I'm about to tell you just happened. They talk to Leo, and then like Leo's like, oh, I know you guys got Fabi with you. And then they start laughing. He's like, no, we promise. Like, Fabi's not with us. We're just here asking if you want to go to the gym, or we're just here. I think he had like a target. His target was like Alicia or somebody, and she worked at Ironwood or something. I don't know. Yeah. But they were like, yo, no, we just know that Alicia's working, and we're wondering if you want to come get her with us. And he's like, okay, but you promise Fabi's not with you. I'm like, yeah, like we promised. And then they say that to him, and then he's like, okay, bet, I'm coming down. And then on his way down, Sahir calls me and he's like, yo, come, get in the trunk. He tells us his plan. He's like, yo, we're gonna take Leo to Ironwood and then blah 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 blah. So just come, just get in the trunk. So I got in Darren's Tesla's trunk, and I stayed there for an hour. So we went to Ironwood. They got out. Alicia wasn't working. Like, his target just wasn't working there. And then they got out, and then I just stayed in the trunk the whole time. They got out. I hear them talking though. Like, Leo literally gets in the back seat, and I'm there, like just listening to this whole thing. And they're just talking, whatever. Like, but there's one thing that got Leo is he got cocky. This is what ruined him. He got cocky in the back seat. He was, yo, what if we go to Fabi's house and we take a picture of me? The immunity was holding a watermelon at that time. So what if we go to Fabi's house and we take a picture of me without the watermelon? What if we do that? He was saying to the others. So I'm just in the trunk, like thinking, like, got him. So I forget what happens, but they get Leo like away, and then I get out of the trunk for a second and I talk to Tex, and Tex tells me, okay, we're gonna go to Fit for Less. We're gonna take him to the gym, and we're gonna see if you can kill him there. So I get back in the trunk. We drive to the gym. He gets Sahir and Darren get out with Leo, and they take him to the gym. And then Tex gets me out of the trunk, and we talk there. And then apparently Leo the whole time is just working out with the watermelon in his hand. Like, he is not letting the watermelon go. He's not letting anything like happen. He's working out with the watermelon in his hand. So me and Tex are like, okay, what do we do? And I'm like, remember what he said about taking a picture outside of my house? Yeah. And Tex is like, oh yeah. It's like, yo, let's go to my house right now and let's see if we can get him to do that. and I'll find a hiding spot and I'll kill him while he's doing that. So Tex drives me to my house, and then we try to find hiding spots. We settle on behind my car, or not behind, under my car. So I go under my car, and we like test like we get me in the position that's like least visible.
Yeah.
So I'm like I move like an inch like, and I get Tex telling me like, no, I can still see you. I can still see you, and I just have the gun there, and I do like a million like test runs to like see how far the gun can
The
go.
water goes, yeah.
Mind you, my adrenaline is pumping like out of this world right now, because this is like the hardest guy to get.
Yeah.
It's like this is like it. This is happening. I've been in the trunk for an hour. Let's do this. I stay under my car just waiting like patiently for like half an hour, and then I just hear like Tex running. He's like, "Yo, baby, he's coming." And then Aiden was there too. So they come. They
Pause.
I just hear them coming. They're all just like laughing, whatever, and I see Leo's legs. I just see them walk up. I didn't even think he was gonna get that close to my freaking door. He got right in front of my door, and I see him put the watermelon down, and then back up, and then I have the gun there, and I just hear Sahir with his camera, and he's like, "Okay, Leo, 3, 2, 1," and that's when I get him with my freaking watermelon. I get it. I just pop,
Unload the
with my water
gun.
gun, and then I just hear like a silence for like a second. I'm like, "Did I get him? And then I just hear like my friends. They just
get
they just go crazy. No, Tex is like, "Oh, get fucked, you're out." And then my head pops out, and Leo sees me, and then he sees me, and he looks at everybody else, and then he just starts like just walking. He just starts walking like he doesn't even know what he's gonna do. He picks up his watermelon. I just run. I run to General Curry Elementary. I just sprint out it. I'll show you the video after.
Yeah.
Leo grabs his watermelon in the middle of my complex at like 2 a.m. Just smashes it at the ground. And then we all just run away from him. And then he runs, and then we all just talk. And then from that point on, I just knew I was gonna win. I just knew nobody was gonna beat me if I did that. And then my next kill was I killed a girl. Her dad was a policeman.
Oh shit.
So she was driving outside of school was a safe zone.
Yeah.
I saw her driving with her dad was giving her a ride to back home, right? So he was driving out. Let's say this is the parking.
Is it the sun?
Yeah. See, so it's like, she's barely on the street. Her window's half open. I shoot her and her dad through the window. Here, replay. Oh, look.
Okay, let's hit Leo video first.
This is a Leo video.
Oh, I remember this. Oh my god, I remember.
Look at his face. And I'm shushing everybody because it's 2 a.m. And look at this next one. Look, she's barely outside the safe zone with her window like half open. And I shoot her and her dad. And I'm just there like, yo, does it count? And I started just, let's go. I'm like, we're like, technically, you're not in the safe zone.
Cyrus is the best, like, when he got something, he'd be like, dead.
Yeah.
That's the best thing ever.
He's a top tier high
Yeah, so I got her, and then Tex got her boyfriend in his own backyard. He stepped out of his backyard, and Tex was there waiting for him, and got kicked and killed him. Yeah. Look.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then after that was this guy.
Oh.
Okay, this guy, like the guy complied because it was really hard to get him. I spent a lot of time like scouting outside of his house. I ended up forming a truce with him.
If you don't tell me what happened in this meeting, I will have to shoot you right now. Jacob, Chloe, I'm gonna give you until the count of 3. You need to tell me when Mr. Comedian is telling you.
Like Mr. Comedian is listening.
Sorry, Jacob. 1.
It didn't even work.
It didn't even work. No, the water gun that wasn't working.
So that happened, and then I killed 2 girls at at Cedar Skip Day. One girl tried running away from me. I didn't get a video. This was me killing one of the girls. I killed my one target. That was supposed to be this girl called Alexa. I killed her. I shot her. She's like, "Oh no, it's not me anymore. I switched places with somebody." And I was looking. I was like, "Who the hell did you switch?" And I see Jay just running away. She's like 200 meters away from me at this point. But I'm like, I'm gonna get her. No, she's not.
Can't run away from the
But bro, I had to run barefoot across a gravel path to get her.
Bro.
Oh,
So, but I did it, and I got her, and I killed,
absolutely
Bro,
destroyed.
they were fucked, yeah.
Oh,
And then I killed Utaka, and this is the last one. Hold on, let me explain the context before. So this dude, I was outside.
Who was it?
Jeremy. It was Jeremy Boleto. I was with Cyrus. Who's Cyrus' target first? Me and Cyrus at 6 a.m. woke up together, and I gave him a ride to Jeremy's house, and we stayed there. Cyrus had terrible allergies. He was like almost dying of his allergies. We stayed there just like scouting and just like waiting. And then his freaking, I don't know, his uncle or his dad like popped out, got really mad at us, and we explained to him the situation, and then we dipped. But we were there for an hour, like literally, like it was crazy, like behind a tree. But then I'm not gonna expose the way I learned it, but somebody told me that this guy was having a McDonald's reunion at Gary Point Park, and this is funny because this is like the second day that Eamon came back, so I'm like hyped. So I was with Eamon. I called up Eamon and Cyrus. I was like, yo, let's go do this. I go to Gary Point and then show him the video. Show him the video now, and then I just like I was making the full video. Whatever. It's okay. And I just they're playing frisbee. They're just throwing the frisbee out. And then I just sprint my ass off. And he sees me and he's like, ah! And then I chase him and I shoot him. I throw my gun to the ground and I'm just staring down at him like,
Dude, that James Harden here, bro.
yeah, no, bro. And I was so hyped. That's the second I won. I'll show you the full video later. And bro, like, and that was my Spy vs. Spy journey, man. Like, but after I killed Leo, basically, I just knew I wasn't gonna lose. Cause nobody, like, how could I lose when I pulled that off? So that was just insane, bro.
Oh, it was worth it. You got the bag as well, bro.
I didn't get the bag, yeah, bro. I don't know if I could have. I believe that I could have done it without the help of anybody. Actually, I don't know if I could. It would have been a million times harder. I don't know. It's like you need help. Everybody needs help.
Okay, especially for Leo, like if he's dead ass like working out with the watermelon, like
Yeah, I don't think I
you
would
would
have
have.
actually.
You technically had like the help of other people to catch him, like, and
Yeah, no, I needed the help of others, but it was like, it was up here that like
Yeah.
I got it. But bro,
it was
like,
teamwork that made the dream.
yo, like it was like life didn't feel like normal life back then, bro. Like it felt like a war. Like I was actually living a war. Like,
This
that's
was
the
back in
mindset,
June,
bro.
right?
Yeah, this is
Bro, June was an absolute W month for me.
For you, what did you do?
Oh shit. There's like this. So basically, how I also linked up with a bunch of people from the Six. You don't know what the
Damn,
Six
really?
is? That's Toronto. Yeah, they flew out here to Vancouver for a Smash Bros. Tournament. If you don't know what Smash Bros. is, really big fighting game.
They know everybody knows.
Everyone knows Smash Bros. If you don't know Smash, you're living under the rock. You heard? So it's like that. Big tournament. There were over 1,000 people at this like one building in UBC. So absolutely packed. This is the same building that has a nightclub. So we can go back to the start of the episode. I was talking about this nightclub at the bottom of the nest, and there's also a party happening there, 19 plus. But at the time I was 18, but it's nothing because that show had no security, bro. Security was non-existent really. So like, you know, had that nightclub team experience. That was gas. Met a lot of people from Toronto, got their IGs and Discords. Found out a lot of them were in the Aiden Ross Discord as well. So like we also apparently we linked up before on Discord, but yeah, there's an absolute bare tings. If you don't know what bare tings means, go to the 6 for a month. You'll learn the hard way.
Wait, Gabriel, you're gonna say something.
Or all actually, like I was gonna say like how like you said like June was like pretty like crazy.
Yeah, for both of us, because like this,
Bro.
literally all of you were living my
That was-
dream for high school. Like,
That was not it. Like after high school, like it was still crazy. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
you guys probably had a W summer as well, linking up like every night.
no,
The second half of summer was no, it was fire, but it was like it could have
Wait,
gone better because I got a car crash.
Bro.
So my like that kind of took up a lot.
Why is that photo of you getting posted in front of the Civic? Is that
Yeah.
what that?
yeah.
Oh, shit. I thought you were intentionally destroying the car. I got so confused by that photo.
No,
Is it your alt account? I think that's the profile pic for your alt
It
account.
used to be.
Yeah, but like I just like I remember seeing recommended profiles.
Yeah, it used to be.
I saw your alt account in the fucking comment section of like this girl who graduated in 2020. Her name's like Nikita. Yeah, I think I saw you like comment down there.
Maybe.
Yeah, you were saying like
I was a troll on there.
I know, but like you said that, oh bro, you two don't even look the same. Like she was posting a photo with another girl, and you said that, bro, you two don't even look the same. The fuck is he talking about?
I
And
think I
then
remember.
all the girls started jumping on him. He was literally getting reverse gangbang, bro. The
I
girls,
want to see this.
bro.
You know, this is like years ago. I don't.
This is
remember.
like 2021,
Yeah.
and like he was getting reverse gangbanged by a bunch of fucking girls from UWick, bro.
Yeah, that was.
That was so fun. I was watching the comment section live, live action, right? Shit was going down by the second. I was like, no, Fabian, no, Fabian. I was like, Fabian, no, Elriz, Fabian, Elriz, Fabian. You're scaring the girls away.
Worst Riz moments.
Wait, hold on. Unspoken Riz, sexual harassment.
What?
Damn, I was crying for you there, bro. When that happened, I was like,
I remember I was like,
you were getting reverse gang.
I remember that was my intention. I was trying to get them mad.
I know you were.
Yeah.
You were gaslighting them.
Mission complete.
W gaslighting. Nah, but like, yeah, I'm very jealous of class of 2022. You guys got to live out a real high school graduation experience, you know?
And we got the best out of COVID.
Yeah.
We got the best COVID experience.
Yeah.
Because
And you guys got to like side check fucking capstone.
I think the year after us got better.
for your school, not for my school.
I don't know.
My school got more separated during COVID.
Yeah.
No, like I think like, just in general, like having grade 9 cut off and then like grade 10 being like the full COVID year, that's like, better than having grade 10 cut off and then grade 11 having the full.
I actually don't think so, because grade 10,
Because we missed the basketball season. We missed like everything that's in grade 11.
we've yet to see. We'll see.
I just think grade 11 is way more important than grade 10.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Because
And then
okay.
and so we missed grade 11 and they missed grade 10, pretty much.
Yeah.
Man, I just my grade 10 was so goated. My grade 10 was going so.
Yeah, but I think if it kept going, like grade 11 would be even better.
Who knows? Yeah, grade 11 was terrible though.
Yeah, grade 11 was terrible.
I don't
Bro.
know, like
What?
for me, like I don't know about like grade 10 though.
You don't know about grade 10?
No,
if it was goaded or not.
because like okay, like you probably think like grade 10 is cool for you, but like I don't know about me. About grade
Why?
10. I guess you just didn't enjoy it the most.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I wouldn't say it was terrible, but like it was like difficult. Like grade 10 and 11 was like
Why was grade 10 hard for you?
Like learning or like socializing.
both. Like in any way, like because like, I wasn't like socializing and all that shit, and then like I was like not doing well in like a lot of my classes. So that was a combination of that, and like okay, I know like this sounds like very stupid, but like back then like I was obsessed with like Arsenal, right? And you're like fucking terrible. And I was just like I was really just depressed for that.
No, I feel like at least in our school we got the best out of COVID because we established our friendship throughout grade 9 much better than the 05s did, I think. And then grade 10 we like cemented it. We just absolutely like grade 10 we just became
Got it in blood.
like blood. So then when COVID came, like nothing was gonna take us like apart. Like we had each other, and that's all we had. So we just all throughout COVID is just Discord, play video games with each other, We just got closer through that. So we got the best out of COVID for sure. Grade 11 was just so useless. Like I can't even imagine how amazing grade 11 could have been if it never.
Yeah, so grade 11 for you, grade 12 for me. That was absolute L year. It's so boring, bro. Like classes, your grades were either inflated or if you're taking like pre-calc or physics, your grade was getting absolutely like run through.
Like I think the only good thing about like grade 11 is that like we watch like Champions League after class. We just like go to like Aiden's house and it's like, yo, let's just watch it.
Yo, okay, the 2-hour classes were fire. Like only having like 1 2-hour class a day.
But it's kind of shit that you don't see like anyone.
Yeah,
It's kind of shit,
Yeah.
and also it was really bad, like for me, like academically, because it screwed me over.
Yeah.
Like it was so hard.
Bro,
Like,
I remember Mr. Collins' class, like
Yeah,
It
I had
was-
Mr. Collins to screw
You
me
just have
over.
so much free time, like that you have so much free time that you had to spend like actually studying, rather than having like time that's in school.
I don't know, life definitely would have been like so much more different if grade 11 was normal.
Yeah.
So much
That's
more
what I
different.
feel about. Like you've seen the What If Marvel series. What if 2020 didn't
Yo,
happen?
dead ass. Like I feel like so much would have been
I
different.
feel like I would have actually went to school the first year. Like I took a gap year.
Yeah, no,
I
all
took-
of life would have been different.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I
Do you like grade 12 more than grade 10?
for
So
me,
hard.
yes.
Oh yeah, for me. What the fuck? Easiest question of my life, bro. I didn't have a grade 12.
For you, yeah.
I had a grade 12 or 11. For me, as far as I'm concerned, high school only lasted 3 years, and I don't remember anything for those 3 years.
Okay, this is like my look. As a person, like internally, like how happy or how fun I had, grade 12.
Yeah.
As a person, but in terms of like school, like atmosphere, grade 10 was peak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of going to school and like I'm at school.
Yeah.
Grade 10 was
It
nuts.
was a
Grade
time to be
12,
alive.
grade 12 was nothing like in terms of being
Yeah.
at school. Grade 12 is like it's a joke. Like
Yeah.
what the
Okay,
hell?
but
am I
we were
doing?
just memeing and just sat and laughing our asses.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But then so much of the time, like you just felt like, at least me,
Lost.
because I didn't have any hard classes, so I felt like I was wasting my time there.
Yeah, I felt like in general, like outside of school, like grade 12 was so much better, but then grade 10,
Yeah,
just, like,
that.
school was insane.
School was insane.
Grade
in
12,
10,
grade
bro.
12 for me too, like lunch was gone. I missed lunch so much. Like everyone at lunch now, like they
Would just
would
leave.
they would just leave and go to McDonald's or like go to wherever to go
At
eat.
McRoberts, we tried keeping lunch intact, and lunch was like amazing, like a lot of the times. But also, like a lot of times, it's just boring. And bro, there were just people there that like.
Bro.
But then in grade 10, every lunch was insane.
Yeah,
That's
grade 10,
crazy.
every
Yeah.
lunch was crazy.
Okay, on top of that, I want to say I'll agree with continue a bit, but like we have to consider grade 10 for you and Raylan for me, or
Yeah.
technically it was like a bit before COVID, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID was only
The first
March to
two
June.
terms, the first 2 terms
Yeah.
are normal.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was only March to June that COVID was taking.
How
effect.
goated was your grade 11?
Shit, bro. I thought I was about to post a W Riz when COVID came. I was gonna try and Riz in one class in 2020, bro. So I'm not gonna say who that one will be classified until the Riz
So why
game
didn't
goes
you?
through. Because there is a Swagapino gatekeeping and COVID. I'm gonna be absolutely racist.
Well, wait, what is COVID?
Swagapino
What does COVID
gatekeeping.
have to do with that?
Because I couldn't spit Riz, bro. When
Oh,
you
you-
go on
you- oh, you
IG
wouldn't-
DMs
you
and be like, hey, Shorty, how you
Yeah.
doing? What do you do? You up? Like, bro, you gotta be like, in Riz in high school, you gotta be
Yeah,
there
yeah,
in front of
yeah.
her. Like, you know of all people, Riz God. White dude Dennis. But yeah, I'm gonna be absolutely racist. There's this Swagapino high school, that absolute gatekeeper from having the peak high school experience. Fuck you and your life. Fuck your life.
We hate is that we Future Hendrix.
Yes, sir, Future Hendrix! Best rapper of all time, damn young. Best rapper to ever do it. Best from Atlanta, best in the world, bro. Literally the best. Okay, DS2 is better than your artist's favorite album, okay? Shut the fuck up. Better than anything Kanye dropped. Better than anything. What should I go on to next, huh? Nas, Biggie, Tupac, huh? That's right. All you guys shat on my future, bro. What are you gonna say? Taylor Swift is better than Future, huh?
This maybe.
No way,
Okay,
bro.
no, you can't. Bro, no, but I feel like DS2 is over.
No, okay, what are you gonna say? Monster is better?
Yeah, Monster is
I
better.
think that's what
Okay, that's fair. But I feel okay.
DS2 is
Here's why I
better.
say DS2 is better because Monster is literally him about crying about Ciara. If you don't know who Ciara Wilson
Yeah.
is,
No,
But
like,
it's
we,
so much
like,
more-
the Future.
we know the story. But like Monster actually has like a cohesive theme. Where DS2 is just like
Him rapping about lifestyle, and that's why I like it more. It's got positive vibes.
DS2 definitely is.
You
it's
guys
more about
probably
it.
yeah.
cried to Coding Crazy.
No,
I know
no,
you
no,
two
no, no.
definitely.
I
cried.
don't think it's that sad. Like it's not a sad
I don't even
song.
think it's that
Yeah,
emotional.
it's not that
I
emotional.
thought
I
it's
think
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bro,
I think that's his best song.
Coding Crazy?
Or Thought It Was a Drought. Thought It Was a Drought, bro.
Yeah.
It's such a okay. If we've ever walked around in downtown with Designer and listening to Future, you haven't lived your peak life yet. Okay?
Yo,
Wait.
I can see that. I can see that.
Can you imagine?
No, I really like, okay, because off of Monster, I really liked Coding Crazy.
Yeah.
Throwaway. I really
Oh yeah,
liked
throw away the such a gas.
Bro.
And then there's obviously Monster itself. The song.
Monster itself, Radical, Savages,
Savages.
Wesley Presley.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, it's just so fun to listen to front and back.
But I'm gonna say that I like the vibe on DS2 more because I feel like
I get that.
like Monster is Future like sort of like getting over coping with losing Ciara because I think he likes Ciara the most out of all of his girls. Like he's had hundreds of girls.
Yo, maybe.
I think Ciara hit the most to the point where he literally made a mixtape about it.
I get that.
Yeah.
You know, I really like 56 Nights.
Oh yeah, that's gas
I
as well.
really. Yo,
March
the
Madness.
song 56 Nights
Oh,
is,
yeah,
one
that's
of,
good.
is one of like my favorite like aux songs.
Yeah. That's like one of the songs. I think I don't know if I heard it at the club or somebody was playing in the Discord voice chat.
There's no way they
That's-
play it at a club. It's not like up there enough.
No, like maybe March Madness at a club.
March Madness,
Madness at a club is gas. That's something you only hear in Miami.
The 56 Nights song though, I love it.
It's
It's just,
gas.
it says his like voice is like sort of muffled, but the beat is like
It's gas.
it's so sinister.
Yeah.
It's just sick.
All right. Let me go back to Thought It Was a Drought.
Right.
If you're walking in downtown with a group of friends, I've done that before. If you're walking downtown with a group of friends and you have Thought It Was a Drought playing, that's literally like the most ascending moment you can have, bro.
Holy.
It's like you're on top of the world. Nothing can stop you. But I just had some bitches in that made it.
And then like when the songs is
Dirty
starting,
Soda Spike V.
Dirty
White
Soda
Girl,
Spike V, White
Fully
Girl,
Loaded
IP,
AP.
Fully Loaded.
You know, okay. This is for everybody who doesn't know. He made that song about Larsa Pippen. Scottie Pippen.
I know. Yeah.
Because it goes all the way back to the fucking 90s.
The TikTok, right? It's
Yeah.
like, yo, that's the most badass TikTok ever.
Yeah.
It has like the intro, like.
Yo, I looked at your Spotify once and I saw the Future playlist and I was like, damn, this guy fucks with the best of Atlanta. I was like, nah, this is my twin.
Yo, do you follow me on Spotify?
No,
I
but
want
I
to see your
saw.
Spotify. Follow me. I'll follow you.
Oh, no one's seen my Spotify
What do you mean?
ever.
Why not?
No one has ever seen my Spotify. No one's ever gonna see
Why
it.
not?
I have that private. No one can see it.
What?
No, it's like, it's not even like a dedicated album. I just add whatever I listen to it. It's
That's
got
what I do.
everything: R&B, rap.
That's what I do. I got everything.
No, but you have like different albums for different artists and genres.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, that's about Larsa Pippen. So back in the 90s, he tried to get an autograph from Scottie Pippen, but then Scottie Pippen said, no, fuck your life. And then, fast forward 2014, Future Hendrix, what's his, Demon Wilburn.
Took Pippin's wife.
Yeah. Okay, so Future Hendrix, right? Bagged and tagged Larsa Pippen, fucked her in the penthouse, made a song about it, went viral.
Crazy.
That's so inspirational to me. Because, like, you think about, he was so patient. He literally waited decades for that, bro.
Yeah, no, that's toxicity at its finest.
Yeah.
Man. That guy is like.
I'm literally on top of the world whenever I listen to that song. If you ever had 3 AM, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off real quick. If you ever had 3 AM thoughts, just listen to Thought of Us to Drown. You'll get your life back together. Okay.
No, I was gonna say, like, I think next time I listen to that song, I'm gonna think differently. Just
Yeah.
because of the way you put it. Like, that's
Yeah,
actually
bro.
fire.
It makes me feel like I'm a millionaire.
No, yeah, no. I'm gonna definitely listen to that song next time with it
Yeah.
different.
And then, like, DS2 is, okay, rotation, bro. Rotation.
Yo, that's what I mean. Like, songs like Rotation, or like Colossal, or like, or like
Blow Back.
Groupies, or Blow
Groupies.
or Blow Back.
Oh, yeah, Groupies.
I feel like those four are like.
Laid back.
I feel like
They're laid back. They're good, but they're laid back. They're not hype.
I feel like they're not worth coming back to. That's just me.
You're doing rotation.
I don't know.
early,
That's
bro.
just me. I'm sorry.
Okay, what do you think rotation means? Listen, what does rotation mean?
Okay, this is my guess as to what future means. It's
No, but what do you think rotation means? Like,
It's-
what do you do? What do you put on rotation? What do you put on rotation?
Okay, I'll just name a few things.
Okay,
Like in future's perspective, rotation of like his girls.
His girls.
Number one. Rotation of like
liquor,
going-
drinks.
Okay, sure. Rotation
I bought all
of,
the sodas at the gas
like a
station.
gun, like rotation of like the.
No, that's not what it means. No, you see, he's a suburban now. He's not from the projects. He's a suburban. But okay, rotation, right? You got drugs, girls, watches. He likes to talk about watches a lot. AP is his favorite brand, right? Shoes. He's big into Calibra. You got one of the strongest Jordan collections in the world. Houses. You know he's big into real estate. He recently got that $16.8 million fucking mansion in Miami.
Okay.
Alright, you got houses, watches, shoes, girls, drinks, drugs. You put everything on rotation. That's the whole meaning of the song. Don't let one person stop you. Why are you tripping over one girl when there are over 4 billion of them in the world, huh? The fuck? The fuck is you talking about, fam?
Straight facts.
Exactly. That's the whole
Yo,
point.
next time I listen to DS2, I'm just gonna listen to it differently.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just-
Monster is like emo vibes to me, in my opinion.
No, yeah, for sure, I get that.
But it is artistically better. I can agree on
Okay.
that. But I will say that DS2, I had DS2 over Monster. I can see why people say
Fair enough.
Monster
I
is
can see
better
that
than DS2.
But that's why I love talking to people about music.
Yeah.
Because then I hear their perspective, I'm like, alright, bet. It's like a new way to listen to this.
And on top of that, I think I think Monster had Lil Wayne as the future.
Yeah, and after that,
Yeah.
after that is so good.
Yeah. But then Where You At had Drake. And that's kind of gas.
Yo, okay, yeah.
Like Where You At
That's
is
true.
that. When the last
Yo,
one was
DS2, all the songs that come after Blood Money?
Blood. Yeah, Blood Money, I think.
All the songs that come after that don't count.
Okay, I guess for you.
They don't count because they were on the other mixtapes.
Oh, really?
They're just adding on. Like, what was the
I
song?
think that's on the deluxe, right?
Yeah, on the deluxe.
Yeah,
Hold
we're
on, what's
just
that?
on the
One of
basic.
them was on Monster. The song, what are the songs?
I don't know because I didn't listen to them. I'm just talking about like the main pieces of DS2.
It's like it starts from Thought It Was a Job
Yeah.
to and it ends up Blood
Serve the
Money.
Bass. Bro, Serve the Bass is
Serve
like
the
one of
Bass
the
is goated.
dirtiest beats ever.
Yeah, so the basic.
Absolutely
But it ends up
awesome.
and it ends up Blood on the Money, and then all the other songs are just like
And then he has like
They're
that
just
really long song with like a bunch of people.
it's like 25 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
It's
like
like-
I Never Left.
25 minutes.
It's like an outro. It's like
It's
this
like
song.
when Kendrick Lamar made
Oh, Mortal Man.
Mortal Man.
No, but it's different. It's
It's
like
different.
they're
It's
just talking like as a podcast.
Yeah.
Mortal Man is like him like reciting the what? Hold on, are you looking at DS2?
Back of
Hold on, yeah. Look, see, yeah, this song was on a mixtape. Okay, Percocet,
Oh, that's a gas song.
That's like DS2 OG.
Yeah.
But
You're
then,
walking
okay,
around
Real
downtown at
Sisters.
night?
Real Sisters is on his mixtape, like his red mixtape. I forgot.
I don't know.
Know the Meaning. That's DS2. And Fuck Up Some Commas is on Monster.
yeah.
That's originally on Monster.
Oh, did he like transfer it out? Or
Yeah,
is
he
it-
transferred it from Monster to
I
DS,
didn't know
but that's
that.
originally Monster.
Yeah, Fuck Up Some Commas is a club classic.
Yeah, but that's Monster. Yeah.
But Percocet, the strippers.
That's DS2.
Yeah,
That's
but like I'm just saying that's like a peak song at night. Like
Sure,
you
yeah.
Only
listen to that at night.
Yeah, his
track by
commentary.
track commentary.
Yeah. Bro, this guy like hyped this album. That's the song, yeah. This Beast Mode.
Beast
This is where Real Sisters was like originally on.
Oh.
Yeah. So he took
Bro,
away
2015 I think is his peak year, right?
yeah. What a Time to Be Alive.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
to
Yes, to
what game?
Well, if I cover this,
Beast
like,
Mode.
would it like come off?
Why would he cover it?
Like, if I like cover it, like the fire would just stop. Right?
yeah, because there wouldn't be any oxygen. You're drowning it out technically. Yeah, I think Future's the best in the period.
You think Future's he's your number one?
Yeah, he can go into R&B, and they tried to make him a pop star, but they made a monster. Oh, you get that?
I used to be a huge Future fan like 2 years ago.
Is it because like his new stuff isn't as poppin'?
Yeah,
I think
so.
it's not. I fuck with.
I like his new
I
stuff.
I think even then, like you just grow out of like.
Yeah, because it's like this. It's sort of you sort of grow. I grew out of it, sort of.
I'll put him on rotation if you know what I mean. But I guess when it comes to trap, that isn't growing off of me yet. Personally, I just want to see if Utopia is going to be any different. Like Travis.
Travis is always heat though.
Yeah.
Travis always good.
I don't think he's actually missed. I can't think of him as like his mixtapes are good.
I don't think he's that good.
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I don't think he's great.
I didn't like the new Pharrell song,
It's
Oh,
boring. Down in
it's
Atlanta.
alright.
and then I don't like Astroworld.
Really,
I remember
like
in-
Astro a lot.
When I was in like grade 8,
How about,
Birds was insane.
Birds in the Trap. Yes,
And then
sir.
when Astroworld first came out, like I liked it so much, but then now I listen to it again, it's just like it's just so
It's-
forgettable.
Yeah.
Really?
It probably grew off of you.
I don't know, I also like it. What?
I only like 4 songs from Astroworld now.
Like every song is like is just such a certified classic. Like they're all classics. That's what's like insane.
The way I see it, Rodeo's easily his best.
Yeah.
Pro
Not
3,500,
even a chance.
3,500.
Rodeo is insane from
Yeah.
start to finish.
I still really like Rodeo.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that 2015 is like a year in which a lot of artists drop their best albums.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
2015, yeah.
Bro, I think 2022 is like one of the best,
Years we've seen
Years
in hip hop
for
ever since
music.
2018.
maybe
2018?
So.
Yeah.
But 2022 has just been amazing.
Better than 2021, 2020.
Oh yeah. But just every year's been really good.
Yeah.
I feel. Every year's
2021
been-
had such high releases, bro. The COB and Donda War.
Yo, that was a great era.
Bro,
Whenever I
remember
listen to
the
CLB,
slide street parties for Donda 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was so hyped for every single one of them, and I was so
Yeah.
disappointed.
But
at
what's the
every-
last time you listened to Donda?
Okay, I listened to
Okay,
Remote Control
next
last
time you
night.
listen to it, I don't know how you'll feel. But when I felt like last time I listened to it, like which was like a month ago, I felt like just a wave of nostalgia. Just like
Yeah.
like I just felt like my grade
2021
12,
summer,
like just
yeah.
start of grade 12, like going into grade 12.
Yeah.
I just felt that
I think
again.
last time I listened to it was like probably like April.
Mm. Bro, I just heard like I put on like the Donna chant,
Yeah.
and then that flowing into jail just makes me just puts me in that state of like starting senior.
But
year.
the one thing that fucked the album for me was when he changed it all up. Like he changed. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
for
what he
the
did.
Donda Deluxe.
The Donna Deluxe, obviously that was bad.
No, but then even he changed the order of the regular one.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
I'm pretty sure he
No, he
did.
didn't. He didn't. Oh, the original one he didn't.
I don't really know about all that, but like either way, track was just pretty gas. Like the features.
Donna was gas, and I like CLB.
Yeah,
I really
CLB.
like CLB.
Oh yeah, CLB's probably contender for album.
Yo, I didn't like it in like the first 4 listens, but I just kept listening.
No,
to
no,
it.
no, no, no. He did. Like I remember the first time he released it, it wasn't like this.
Really?
And then he changed it. He changed it when he added this. When he added Jail Part 2. Okay, like all
Yeah,
these.
but he did.
When he added the Part 2s, he changed it all, and then he dropped the third version, which is the deluxe.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's because of the Interscope or something, right? They like
Yeah.
forcefully dropped it out
Yeah.
because he wanted to actually like drop Donda. In the
Like
same day as
before
CLB.
like Pure Souls was like in the middle. Oh no, Pure Souls was a second last.
Yeah.
And then like Television was like third.
Yeah.
Yo,
It wasn't
I never
at the end.
listened to like the leaked versions.
No.
I never listened to.
No,
the
but
first
even
version.
the one he put out at first, like the one that was like
Right.
the first version, that
Oh.
was different.
Okay.
Pusha T was actually supposed to.
And then
be
like
Donda.
on the very first version, Donda was the first song. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, that Heaven and Hell mashup with I forgot the other song, but with Travis Scott on it is so
yeah,
gas.
it's good.
So gas. You know that? You know what
I
I'm
think I
talking
know
about?
what you're talking about. I've seen lots of leaks of it.
It's
too.
so gas. It's insane. Yeah,
And
no.
then there's a Free Larry Hoover concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so gas.
The YSL album that came out that year was on like heavy replay.
Yeah.
That's
It was-
It was like
It was ski and diamonds dancing.
yeah.
I liked it at the beginning, but then it just like
slang language.
I
too.
just
Slang
saw
language too,
I
yeah.
saw other songs like I started like other songs on there were like insane too. Like all like the filler songs were so good. So it's like I just kept coming back to it and it came to myself. And I also you know Revival by Eminem?
Yeah.
I started listening to that.
yeah,
album.
you were listening to that in
Yeah.
the summer.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And
I
I was
loved
like,
it.
what the fuck are you doing?
I loved it. I fucking loved it. It was insane. I don't know why. I loved it. It was so good. Even though like Eminem by himself was corny, I don't know why. It was so fun to listen to. God, man, yeah. 2021 was good. 2020 was really good too.
Oh yeah.
We had Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo.
Mhm.
We had The Weeknd After Hours.
Mhm.
We had Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia.
Wait.
What else do we have?
I
We had
remember
Eternal
really-
Take.
I remember a long time ago. Didn't you get like the special Spotify thing for like being #1 weekend listener?
I was like 0.01%
yeah.
after The Weeknd fans.
And, like, they gave
That
you
wasn't
special
even that though. Like Cyrus, it had like 0.00001 Travis Scott.
Yo, same here. Wait. Let me search up which percentage, but it was like last year, 2021, I think. I think it was 0.001 as well. One second, let me pull it up.
Yo, do you still have that? You still have a photo of like the.
No, 0.005%. That number, Travis.
Oh, okay.
I think he might have been higher ranked, but apparently I was like.
Yeah, see, like, so I don't even think it's that like special. Like,
You
I
have that
forgot.
photo of like Ethan Sparrow with the ref giving red card.
Oh yeah, I do. I
Oh, you have a
do.
photo of that?
Yeah, I do.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna add you to the Melvin's group chat later, so you can just send the pictures.
Yo, I swear, like.
Yeah, this one.
What? What? No. No way. No. What? How did you get that?
I was standing in front of the whole time, bro.
I thought it'd be like way worse than what that.
Oh.
He's holding it upside down.
And it's pointing out at
No. No. Bro, what? That's the best picture of all time.
Bro, I need that photo.
Oh yeah, okay, we have to get that picture.
Yeah, and I think I have like that fucking.
Amar, are you coming tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, but
I think I have this photo of you like rearranging someone's guts. Yeah, I think that's you there. He's like, you're going.
who's that? Is that
That's Nikita, I think.
Let me see.
This one. That's some tall guy. You are fucking tall, bro.
Oh,
But oh wait, no, I think I have a photo of you getting carried by.
Oh.
yeah.
Bro, you what? Bro, every game that I go to, one of you guys gets like crippled, bro.
Bro, it's so fun.
And the mustache guy, bro.
Yeah,
The mustache man.
man.
Yeah.
He nearly ended Cooper's life. Not gonna lie.
No, you know what's crazy? Like I got the clip of like the first encounter of
I
him and-
recorded that
Really?
shit too.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh my
Bro.
god. Bro, Melvin's FC, even though we suck,
Yeah, it's just so
it's
fun.
been so fun.
That's worth.
We have we have to appreciate our first year more. We have another chapter of our year one stories coming tomorrow. That's how I see it. Every game is just a chapter of a story. Like last game was so insane.